everybody, my name is Jackie and this is my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. In today's video, I am going to do a review and a bit of a wear test on the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna. It's the Eaze Drop Blurring Skin Tint. Now, I am a little late to the party because I wasn't planning on picking up this product at all, but I kept seeing it all over the YT, and so I was like, well, you already have the soft matte foundation, you already have the hydrating foundation, and you have the powder foundation. Do you really need one more? Well, obviously, I said yes because I went ahead and picked it up. So again, if this is your first time here, welcome. Please consider subscribing to the channel and ringing the notification bell so you're aware each and every time that I upload a video. And for my returning subscribers, it's always good to see you. So for today's video, like I said, we're going to do a bit of a review and a wear test. So if you want to find out my final thoughts on the Eaze Drop Blurring Skin Tint by Fenty, then you'll have to keep watching. Hi, and welcome to today's video. This should be a very short video. We're just so informal today. Never in my life have I been this informal on my channel, but we're just in my bedroom. I'm not feeling the best. I did have my second dose of the COVID vaccine yesterday, and I will say I don't feel horribly. Just tired. I've just been sleeping around the clock. I'm very tired, and of course my arm is sore, but that is to be expected. But I just feel like I can't get enough sleep. I'm just so tired. This morning I felt a little achy, but I feel like that's going away. I'm just tired, so I can't get enough sleep. I just literally woke up, cleaned up, and put my skincare on, and I just thought we would just go ahead and do a demo of this product. I didn't even tell you what it is. I'm just sitting in my bedroom, guys. So in today's video, we are going to be doing a demo on the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna, the Eaze Drop Blurring Skin Tint. And everybody has already done this. I'm a little late to the party as usual, but with the Sephora sale coming up, I thought this would be a great time to do this. And I am going to do a recommendations, but it probably really won't go up until Saturday. And the sale will have already been started, but I think it'll probably be like 2 days in, so you're still good. But this is what the skin tint looks like. And this is just true Fenty packaging. She's so innovative and creative when it comes to her packaging. And this, I got the shade 20. In the foundation, I have shade 420 in the soft matte foundation, also in the hydrating foundation. Now in the powder foundation, I have the shade 410 because in the powder, it looks like the 420 would have been a little bit darker. So this is in shade 420. Now for this skin tint, she did come out with 25 shades, and it's because she didn't need to create a range with 50 plus shades because one skin tint can accommodate various skin complexions. So I know for 420, it would fit several different shades of the foundation. So I just picked this up, and I am attempting another vlog, and so I did demo it on my chest yesterday. I did pick up the shade 418 also. I made a mistake and purchased that one, but that one is going back, so I don't want to swatch it or anything. But I can at least show you what it looks like, though. I thought I could. I forgot. It's already in the car in the trunk. I'm not going out there. So anyway, it was a little bit deeper, so it wasn't the right shade. So anyway, I did show it on my vlog, but it wasn't the right shade for me. 420 is a perfect match when I swatched it on my chest. So this is what we're going to go with. Packaging is so tiny looking, but this is actually more product in here than a regular foundation. This is 1.08 And with regular foundations, it's just 1 fluid ounce. So she gave us a little bit more. And I do have the information pulled up here on my laptop to see if I can tell you a little bit more about it. First, this does retail for $29.50. And like I said, the Sephora sale is right around the corner, so you will be able to save a little bit of money if this is something that you're interested in picking up. Let me make sure my TV is down. I'm getting a little bit of a headache, guys, and I can obviously get my symptoms crossed because pollen has been outrageous here, so I've been kind of suffering from that, and then the immunization, so I don't know which one I'm teetering on. So it says that this is a lightweight, buildable light to medium coverage skin tint that leaves skin looking blurred and smooth, and flexible shades for all. So it's a natural finish and it is lightweight. And I find that now that the weather is heating up, that's why I keep trying all these different CC creams, skin tints, because in these warmer months, I want to have something a little bit lighter looking and feeling for my skin. So I'm just looking for the perfect skin tint to give me those results. Let's see. It says this is an easy to apply flexible skin tint. It quickly and visibly evens out your complexion with a blurred effect. The Hydro Blend Complex and Humidity, Sweat, and Transfer Resistant formula has a smooth texture that layers well with primer and skincare. So that's the 411 on this. And let's just open it up. And it does come in a squeezy tube. And like I said, I did swatch it on my chest yesterday. It just has the squeeze tube applicator. It says shake well and apply a few drops with fingers or a full body foundation brush. And it says that you can layer it with your skincare and a primer. So it's all about this skin tint today. I don't have any eyeshadow, don't have my brows on, have nothing on. Like I said, this is the casuals video because I just want to take a nap. So we're not going to put any other makeup on. Once I put this on, I'm not even going to layer it with powder. I'm not going to put bronzer on. I just want you to be able to see what it looks like on the skin. And as far as a wear test, I'm probably not going to do a wear test today because, again, I'm not feeling the best. But I typically want to bring foundation reviews on days that I don't have to wear a mask because I want you to be able to see what the foundation looks like without coming back and it's already rubbed against the mask or the mask has absorbed some of the product. I just want you to be able to see what it looks like. So this is just a first impression, just to be able to see what it looks like on my skin tone. If you are of a similar skin tone as I am, you can see if this will be a good match in regard to shade 20. I do have my foundation shades listed in the description box, as well as I think I now have my skin type, but just in case I forgot, let me just tell you, I have combo skin, meaning I have an oily T-zone, but the rest of my skin is normal. And of course that switches up in the winter time. In the winter time, I'm not as oily in my T-zone, but my skin can be a little bit medium to dry or normal to dry. So that is the skin type that we are applying this skin tint to today. And so we're going to do it just like she said, you know, with our fingers. And I'm going to shake it up. And I don't even have a mirror in front of me. This is what it looks like. And I think we'll just go in and do one side of the face at a time. I don't even know if I need 2 squirts. I think I should get a mirror. Okay, so I have a mirror. Let's go ahead and probably going to need more than one. I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit more right here. And this is my good side of my face. I just have a little hyperpigmentation right here. So we're going to start with this side first. And I don't know if I read it was fast absorbing, but it looked like quickly it blended out and absorbed into the skin. And it says it's a lightweight, but you know, I did cover this up just a little bit. It does feel very lightweight on the skin. It doesn't feel heavy. I hate this term, but it really does look like your skin, your natural skin, but better. I don't like when people say that, but really, this does look like my skin just bumped up a notch. So now here's the real deal over here, where I have the hyperpigmentation here. I have the little raised moles over here. Nothing I've tried so far in the realm of skincare has touched this. I remember when I would come home and I would sit at a traffic light and the heat would just beam down on this side of my face. And back then, I never wore sunscreen or anything. And this is truly what I think I have. It has damaged my barrier because it would be so hot. It would beam down on my arm. It would beam down on this arm. Except for this isn't bad. But it would just beam down on this side of my face. So I really think, genuinely, that's what that hyperpigmentation is from. Of course, now I know better, so you know when you know better, you do better. So I definitely wear sunscreen now, but the damage is done. Moisturizer on my face. I feel like my sister would love this because she likes to use her hands. And I'll come in so you can see what it looks like. See how, like I said, your skin but better. I think this has pretty good coverage. And it did kind of brighten up the hyperpigmentation, but it didn't cover it up fully. Maybe I should have done my brows. But yeah, this is what everything is looking like on the skin. So you'll have to let me know. Yeah, I really think it did give pretty good coverage on this side. Like this is my, like I said, my problem side. But, and I'm sure, you know, like this would be probably how I would wear it on an everyday basis. And I have felt like sometimes I do want to go in with a little concealer just on my little spots right here. And if I did that, I think it would be perfect. If I went in with concealer, it would cover up just my little problem areas, and that would be perfect for me. This feels very lightweight on the skin. I think it has great coverage for a skin tint, and it doesn't feel heavy. I think it looks really good. But like I said, I could, if in the mornings, if I were to wear this, I would put just a little concealer, dot, dot, and dot, dot, and then put the skin tint on, and it would be perfect. And this is what you can expect your fingers to look like. But I think it looks really nice. I like it. And I think the shade 420 is pretty good because, you know, looking at my chest, think it looks spot on. And like I said, I'm not going to go in with any other products. I just want you to be able to see it on my face. Maybe, let's see, it is 12:03. Maybe I will come back after a few hours and just let you see how it's still holding up and how it's wearing. But again, I'm not going to powder. I'm not going to blot. I'm not going to do anything. I didn't even, y'all, this is real natural. I didn't even fluff out my hair. I didn't do anything. I just want to take a nap. And I'm so sorry that I'm late with the review of the foundation, because I was like, everybody has already posted a review on this. Do you really need to get it? You have the hydrating, you have the soft matte, you have the powder. Do you really need to get this too? So I was like, no, you don't. But then just the skin tint, skin tint, skin tint. It just kept, you know, soaking in. And I was like, well, maybe I want to try that, because here the weather is definitely warming up. And I just don't want to have so many foundations that I want to try to get through. But I know myself, and I know this is the one that I'm going to be reaching for. If it actually wears well, you know, if it doesn't, you know, make me, I don't expect it to make me look full on like a grease ball, because that's just not my skin type. But I want it to look good on the skin, period. And right now, I do think it looks good on the skin. But like I said, maybe I'll come back in a few hours and just jump back on and let you see what the skin is still looking like. But I hope in this space that you can really see my skin really well, and there's not shadows on my skin. I think everything is showing up pretty well, but I just wanted to come here so we wouldn't have any overexposure light shining on one side of my face and then the other side looking fine, because I have noticed that in videos too. So don't forget to leave below if you guys have any ideas on like a soft box or special kind of lighting that won't, you know, that just will not like make one side of my face overexposed or shadows on one side. And it's hard for me because I have such small spaces to work in. So I need something that doesn't take up a lot of room. So if you have any suggestions, please leave them down below. So like I said, I'm going to jump off and just go on about my day, which probably will mean laying back down, but I'm not going to lay on either side of my face. I'm just going to lay on my back, or probably just sit up, because I do have some more videos that I need to edit. So yeah, I'll come back and show you an update in a few hours and show you how things are progressing. You guys, I was just sitting here thinking, because I never think about this because it's really not my thing, but I know if I'm reviewing a product, it may be something that you guys will be interested in. First, I went ahead and put my brows on, put a little mascara and a little bit of gloss on. That's all we're doing. But I was sitting here thinking, it hasn't even been an hour. It's just been since I was able to put my brows and mascara on. So it's now 12:52. So it hasn't even been an hour yet. But I was thinking about the claims of the foundation, and it did say it was buildable. And like I said, that's not my thing, but it may make a difference to you in terms of if you want to pick the foundation up or not. So like I would wear it just like this. You know, like I said, I might put a little concealer on and then put the skin tint on top if I wanted to really mute out my hyperpigmentation. But I would typically just wear it just like this. But I think it is important to go ahead and see if it is buildable. So I guess we'll go ahead and try that. But I never ever think about that in my videos, because when I put my foundation on, I just do one layer. I don't normally try to build it up. But again, because I am doing a review, I do think it's important that you guys see if it is buildable or not, because some of you may say, well, you know, I do like the foundation, but I just wish it had a little bit more coverage. So let's just see if it does build nicely. Now, the first thing that I do want to say is that I have looked at my skin, and it does say that this is a blurring foundation. I do think my skin looks smooth, but I don't think it has blurred any of my pores or anything. I think my pores are still visible. So I don't think it's blurred any of my pores, but it does look smooth on the face. But as far as being a pore or a blurring foundation, I don't know about that. But let's go ahead and try to build it up just for those of you that do want more coverage. Again, I never think of it because that's not typically what I do. I just wash my hands, but we're going back in. Or let's go in with a brush now. Let's try it with a brush now because we see the coverage that it gives when we just apply it with our fingers. And I do know that a brush typically does give more coverage. So let's try a brush. Okay, so I did go ahead and actually grab a brush. This is my Sigma brush. And this is their Angle Kabuki F84 brush. And I also grabbed my Colored Rain sponge. So maybe we'll do this side with a sponge for you guys that don't typically prefer a brush. So since this is my problem area, I think I'll go on with the brush on this side. So right on this side, we'll just use our sponge. Like I said, I never ever even think about doing this because one layer is always good enough for me. And I'm just going to put a little squirt for my forehead. Okay, so this is the sponge side. You just saw me apply it with the sponge. And now look at that with 2 layers, you guys. Oh my gosh, I think it looks so good. Like I don't even have concealer on. And it's doing really good with the darkness underneath my eyes. And this is the 1 layer side. And this is the 2 layer side. And like I said, I chose to go in on this side because I don't have really very many problems on this side, just this one little area. So now let's just go ahead and use our brush on this side because I want to see how well it does in this area. I'm going to put a little bit on my forehead, just a little dab. Okay, I'm gonna come in. What do you guys think? See, I mean, you can still see it a little bit, but isn't that so much better? And then this is the sponge side. Guys, this, even now that I put two layers on, I hate to say layer like I'm layering it up, but now that I put 2 layers on it, this to me looks so good. I mean, I wouldn't even think that this was a skin tint. This to me could be a full-on foundation. And again, I haven't put any powder or anything on. Like I said, I just want you to be able to see the skin tint and how it wears. Now, if you do have oily skin, and when I do my final check-in, if, you know, oils have broken through or whatever, then of course, you know, if you put powder, it would definitely kind of hold off or hold back the oils. But I just want you guys to see the skin tint on its own. So again, now it is officially 12:42. And so we are going to continue the wear test just for a couple of hours because I do want to try to get this video up today. So I'll see you at the next check-in. Okay, so I am back for a check-in. It is now 3:10. So it's been a little over 3 hours that we have had the skin tint on. And this is what my face is looking like. I'm going to lean in so you can see. So I think it's still holding up pretty well. I don't see any oiliness on my skin. Yeah, I don't see any oiliness on my skin. I see a little glow, not oil, but I see a little glow right in this area. My nose is a little glowy. And so right where my pores are, where I was telling you earlier that I didn't feel like it had really blurred my pores any, I see just a little oil or a little dew right in this area right here. But like I said, I do have an oily T-zone and the rest of my face is pretty normal. So right here, you can see it's still pretty matte, nothing happening over in that area, just right here. And it is a pretty warm day outside, you guys. I've been in the house, haven't turned the air conditioner on or anything, but it's about 83 degrees outside, so it's been pretty warm. I just have I don't know if you can hear it, I don't even have my ceiling fan on, I just have an oscillating fan going. And so it is a pretty warm day, but right now, I think everything is holding up really well. I think it's looking so good on the skin. I have nothing to complain about. I don't see that it's separated any. I don't think it's just my pores. When I hold the mirror up closely, I can definitely see my pores, even on my nose area. That's the only thing I would say. But I don't know, like if you would put down a blurring primer, because we didn't use, you know, we just went in, we didn't use any primer, we didn't use any pore. I have a pore primer that I press into my pores. We didn't use anything like that. We didn't use any powders or anything. So this is just the skin tint over my moisturizer. So, you know, when you take all that into consideration, this is holding up great. It's doing a really good job. So I am gonna go and get a mask because it did say transfer resistant. So let me go get a mask and see how that's going to do. Okay, so I did get this mask, and it is a white mask. It's just a cotton one. So we're going to use this on my face to see about the transfer. I probably should have done this right after we applied the skin tint. It may just pick up a little bit of the oil that broke through on my nose, but let's just try it and see. These were some, probably can't hear me. These were some of the masks that they gave us at school. And we really think that they're children's masks because these masks are so small on the adults, but I just kept one for an emergency. Now keep in mind I do have a lip gloss on, and so let's just take a look and see. Okay, I can definitely I can definitely see where my lip gloss was. You can see right here, but not really too much more from the skin tint. You can see a little bit in here, a little bit right there, but it's not bad. And again, right here, you can see my lip gloss. I would say it's pretty good. I mean, you can't hardly see anything at all. It's not bad whatsoever. This is what my skin is looking like. I may try to do one more hour. It's now 3:16. I may try to do one more hour before we close out the video. So, yeah, that's just where we are right now. I'm going to do one more hour, then I'll hop back on, let you see the skin again, and then we'll close out the video. Okay, so I am back, and this is going to be our final check-in. It is now 4:09, and I believe we started the application at 12 something, so I know it has been a little bit over 4 hours, and this is going to be our final check-in. And again, it's an hour later than my last one, and I don't feel like my face has really done anything differently. I have started dinner, and so I have been a little bit busy around the house, but let me lean forward so you can see what everything is looking like. And again, I don't think it looks any differently. I don't think I'm oily. I think I'm a little luminous right in this area. But like I was mentioning, you can see the pores. You see really well right here. And on my nose. And then right in here. And then this is where I'm just a little bit more luminous. But the rest of my face, I feel, is still looking matte. I don't look oily whatsoever. So I think it's holding up pretty well. Again, let me just recap. We did try the Fenty Beauty Eaze Drop Blurring Skin Tint. And again, like I said, I don't think it was very blurring on my skin as far as my pores go. But I think the rest of my skin looks really good. And let me show you what the bottle looks like one more time. This is how the foundation comes, and this is what it looks like. So I am pretty pleased with it. I think it held up really nicely. This skin tint does not feel heavy on the skin. I don't feel like I have anything on my skin, so it's not heavy. I don't think it's separated. I think it's just wearing nicely. Again, it's only been like 4 hours. I'm not sure how it would do if I did 8 hours or more, but maybe I will try to, because I'm not going to take it off right now. I just want to conclude the video so I can try to get it up. But maybe right before I get ready to take off the skin tint, I'll put a photo in the video, because that'll be easy for me to do. So I'll put a final photo in, and I'll let you know what time it is. Because like I said, I'm not going to take it off right now, because I'm just, like I said, I'm making dinner. So I guess this is my final thought. I think that this is a great product. I can say for myself that I really do like it. I think it looks great. I can see myself reaching for this product over and over again. I feel like I have finally found the skin tint that I have been looking for. I'm happy that I did pick this up, because like I said, I was dragging my feet about this. I was like, do you really need another Fenty based product? And I am so happy that I picked it up, because I am loving the way it looks on my skin. So this is my review. I like it. The Sephora sale is coming up. If you think this is something that you would like to pick up, that would be a great time to do so. But as for me, I am so happy I have it. Let's go outside and look. So I did want to come outside in natural daylight so you can kind of get another look at what the skin tint is looking like. Like I said, I just think everything looks great on the skin. I have no complaints. And again, I think it held up nicely for 4+ hours. And just let me know what you think. Leave me a comment below and let me know what you're thinking. I think, you know, like I said, I'm a little luminous right here, but not oily. I just think it looks so good, you guys. So this does conclude the video for today. I took you outside just a minute ago to let you see what it looked like in natural daylight. So let me know below if you guys think that this is a product that you want to add to your collection, or if you're planning on picking it up during the Sephora sale. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in to today's video. Please don't forget to subscribe on your way out. Give this video a thumbs up and ring the notification bell. It'll just let you know each and every time that I upload a video. And share the channel, because you know I don't mind. And lastly, please know that you are always welcomed and wanted here on my channel. And with that said, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.